Echelon is giving Peloton owners up to $1,000 as a rebate to recycle their bikes. Okay, so let's dig into what this actual deal is here. So Echelon sent out this press release which says the following. Echelon, the connected fitness company revolutionizing the way people move, announced a special limited time instant discount of up to $1,000 towards Echelon equipment for consumers that want to trade up or out of their unused at-home connected fitness bike. To access the offer, consumers that have a defective, unused, unwanted, antiquated, or recently recalled smart fitness bike burn in their home can place an order on their website here. The limited time offer is good for both new and existing Echelon customers in the continental United States and Canada. It includes up to $1,000 credit towards an Echelon Connect EX8S bike or an EX5S 22-inch bike, as well as a free pickup, removal, and recycling of the unusable product. And then they end this with a quote from their CEO, Lou Lentine, who says, quote, Echelon believes in making health achievable, affordable, and safe. We hope this trade-in program will offer fitness enthusiasts a safe and reliable product that meets international standards, plus gives access to our thriving global fitness platform of up to 1,200 live classes a month and over 15,000 on-demand classes. We hope to give everyone an opportunity to achieve their fitness goals and keep moving. Okay, so a few thoughts instantly came to my mind when I saw this. First, they are really trying to slam Peloton on the fact that they recently undertook this massive recall for 2.2 million of their original bikes because of a seat issue, because there were a few seat posts that had broken off and hurt riders. So basically, Peloton released a statement saying that the seat posts are not safe and that they should be sending a replacement as soon as possible. And really, this was just completely overblown. And when you look at the numbers, I'm not even really sure why a recall was necessary, because when you look at the report put out by the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, or the CPSC, it shows that out of 2.2 million bikes that had been sold over the past 5 years, there have been 35 reports of a seat post breaking and just 13 reports of injuries caused by this issue, which DC Rainmaker smartly pointed out means that you are more likely to be struck by lightning than to ever be injured on the Peloton bike. So the whole thing feels very overblown, and Peloton is maybe rightly a little bit cautious about any injury reports after dealing with the whole Peloton tread fiasco. So for Echelon to dig into how their bikes are so much safer, it just seems like an odd choice. But okay, now next, does anybody remember this SoulCycle offer last year when they tried this? If you don't, SoulCycle was struggling to recover after COVID because, well, everybody had bought a Peloton bike burn. It made a big push in the media with this new marketing campaign which read, "Fuck it, let's ride together. Trade in your bike and come ride with us," where you could trade in your Peloton bike for a package of 47 in-studio classes worth supposedly $1,400. And this campaign bombed. It was negatively received by pretty much everyone. And it was strange because SoulCycle had also been trying to sell their at-home bike. And of course, you couldn't trade that bike in. And ultimately, it did nothing for that struggling company, who then proceeded to close down over 25% of their locations, while non-cycling fitness studios and gyms saw a rebound. So Echelon, at least from the looks of it, seems to be trying the same stunt here. But let's take a look into more of the exact details. So if you go to the Echelon EX8S part of their website, and that's actually a pretty decent bike, by the way, I reviewed it last year, or the EX S5 22 Connect bike, you'll find an option to include a trade-in on your purchase. The trade-in rebate is worth $1,000 if you buy the EX8S, or $500 if you buy the EX5S 22. And this trade-in doesn't just apply for the Peloton bike, but also for the Peloton Bike Plus and the Nordic Track S22i. And for any other bike trade-in, you can receive a $250 rebate, which seems pretty generous. Since any bike could be included, we found this one for $40 that my daughter likes to jump on, and evidently that could be used as well. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good deal, especially since you can snag a Peloton bike nowadays online for around $500, which means you could essentially get $1,500 off the EX8S if you wanted to do a little bit of extra work. Though I just really do not see this moving the needle much for Echelon, because if somebody didn't want their Peloton bike anymore, like what's the chance that they now want an Echelon bike? Probably very, very few people are going to take them up on this, but let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't heard, Peloton recently had some really big announcements of their own this week, including a brand new free version of the Peloton app, a new Peloton gym mode, and more. So make sure to learn all about that here. This is Colin Jenkins with Connect the Watts. Appreciate you being here as always, and I'll see you next time.